please take out your textbook, Chuck Klosterman's Fargo Rock City. This next lesson will be taken directly from the book. Welcome to class. Everybody please take your seats. Take your seat, you in your seat. Okay, today's lesson is going to be what is metal and what is hard rock. We're going to take all these genres, subgenres, one step at a time. But today we're going to start with what is metal and what is hard rock. Okay, we have a metal umbrella, class. Picture yourself an umbrella. Under that umbrella, I want you to picture three bands: Van Halen, Judas Priest, and Slayer. Once again, Van Halen, Judas Priest, and Slayer. These bands have nothing really in common other than the fact that they're under this umbrella together, okay? Now I'm going to give you an even bigger example. Warrant, Pantera. What do they have in common? Nothing, except they were in the same magazines, okay? So we have all these bands under this heavy metal hard rock umbrella. We need to divide up some categories at the start of this lesson before we break it down to even more subgenres. So let's look at animals. We could call all these bands farm animals. All the bands are farm animals, and what do they have in common? They're all mammals, just like they're all hard rock and metal. Okay? More precision examples. Let's call glam a rabbit. Let's call speed metal a cheetah. Thrash metal a shark. Heavy metal a lion. Okay, so we got different genres here. Let's explore the word heavy metal and its origins. Lots of different rumors, theories where it's come from. And this whole class is going to be about theories and rumors. But let's go with this. Its origins could have been in two places. William Burroughs' 1962 novel, The Soft Machine, supposedly originally brought the word into existence. It had a character called Uranium Willie, the heavy metal kid. Now, Burroughs was a junkie. He was heavy metal. I mean, you could tie him to metal in many ways. Also, Steppenwolf, 1968, the song Born to Be Wild. Get your metal rolling, heavy metal thunder. Heavy metal thunder. This is the first time we hear the word in a song. You know, heavy metal used to be an automatic put down by critics. I don't know if you know this. The word was a put down in itself as opposed to a badge of honor. In 1979, the asshole critic John Rockwell for the New York Times quoted this: "Heavy metal is brutally aggressive music played mostly by minds clouded by drugs." Okay, what is that? What is that? Where's Rockwell today? I mean, wherever you doorbell ditch him, do whatever heavy metal people do to him. But see, I just categorized heavy metal, okay? So that was one of the original quotes. It was a dummied down term, which we know is far from true. There's many intellects that love Iron Maiden, that love Metallica. This is not a dumb sport. They tried to put it down. It did not work. It's still around today. But right now, I want to talk about two things. I want to break it down a little bit. What makes metal music heavy and what makes music hard? Okay? Let's talk about heavy. I'm going to break down heavy. Heavy is dope smoke. Music you could smoke a joint to. Music you could put headphones on to. Some Christmas lights. Almost a solitary experience. Okay? The first time we hear heavy, let's think of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. That's slow. It's almost sludgy. Black Sabbath, heavy. Bill Ward himself described Black Sabbath as downer music. Downer music. So you're taking downer drugs. You're taking little weed, maybe little mushrooms, little quaaludes. Quaaludes big in the 70s, early 80s. Okay? So heavy, we got sludge, slow, grindy. We have low tunings. This is low frequencies that you can just zone out. Get in the headphones. Get in the moment, okay? What makes things hard? Hard is faster. Drugs that went with the hard aspect of rock: booze, cocaine. What are some bands, you might ask? Skid Row, early Motley Crue, GNR, Metallica. These are bands that were hard, fast. If you were going to see them, you didn't want to zone out. You wanted to feel it. You wanted booze. You wanted cocaine. It was just, that was the experience. So that's, once again, heavy, sludgy, slow, dope smoke. Hard, just you're in it. Fast, fast, aggressive, abrasive, okay? You're alive when you're feeling it. You're not zoning out. It's a group experience. So as we round out this lesson, let's look at heavy as the hammer of Thor in the dark, slowly coming down to make this big sound that just busts the world wide open. Hard, 1,000 guerrilla warriors running down Sunset, trying to get their booze and cocaine and sex on, okay? That is the sound of hard. Can these genres coexist? Absolutely. But the next time you listen, I want you to check for these different elements. The next time you listen to music, check for these different elements. And before we go, I want to talk about one band. A little band that combined both elements, that actually existed in both genres. A little band called Nirvana from Seattle. They put a little record out called Bleach, and it was sludgy, and it was slow, and it was dope smoke. But by the time they made their major label debut with Nevermind, they were hard. It was upbeat. It was, I mean, I know they had some slow songs, but it was more like a Guns N' Roses, Skid Row, Motley Crue, crunchy, compressed record. So they actually existed in both genres. So go back, listen, and we'll talk about this in a future class. Thank you.